How's it going, YouTube? Just riding back at you with another mindset for wealth building. uh, Let me lead off like I always do. We got to get our mind, our focus on the right thing and why we're doing what we're doing. Doing what we're doing and what makes us do what we do and what drive us to do what we do. And that thing is not only about us; it's about other people that we care about and that we love. And so the thoughts are house and wealth does not come, it comes from the father. House and wealth comes from the father. Children don't save for the parents, but the parents for the children. And a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. And so that's the mindset we got to have. It's not about us that we do what we do, it's about everybody else. Is the reason that we do a lot of the things that we do. So let me just leave you with this thought for today. It's done. It's done. And the only responsibility that we have is to be there. In order to be there, we got to do certain things, but it's done. Take for instance, if you want to take a flight from wherever you are to Miami or whatever the case may be. If you're not living in Miami, you just want to fly down to Miami. You don't have to create the plane. It's done. You don't have to get trained pilots. That's done. And everything else that you need, the people to get your luggage on board, all that stuff is done. The only thing you need to do is be there. But there's some things that you got to have in place in order to be there. You got to have your plane ticket. And if you need a passport, whatever the case may be, you need those things in order to get on the plane to fly to wherever you're going to fly, but everything else is done. Building wealth, the wealth mechanisms, creating wealth, that stuff is already done. You just got to choose what path of building wealth you want to go on. It's already done. Wealth creation is there. What we have to do is get ourselves prepared to be in position to receive the wealth. Anything that we do is already done. We don't have to create anything. We just got to be there, be in position to receive it because it's already done. A lot of the stuff that we need to do, 90% of the stuff, because it's already done, is working on ourselves, believing in ourselves in order to get, to achieve, to go where, whatever the case may be in position to receive the things that we want to receive. We just got to, we have to work on ourselves to believe that we can achieve it. And once we believe that, then all we're doing is going through a door that's already been um, created to walk through to get to where we want to go. We want to invest. We don't have to come up with investments. We just choose what investments we want to take. But it's our responsibility, unless we pay someone to give us advice. But our responsibility is just to find out which ones best suit us to be able to invest in, to be able to get the wealth that we want. But it's done already. The investment vehicle's already done. And that's why I'm saying those things are done. We just got to do what we got to do to be there. And most of the problem is in our head. And that's what we're talking about, the mindset. You got to believe that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, because if you believe it, you're going to put action into it. You're going to begin to study. You're going to begin to look. You're going to begin to inquire. You're going to be able to get people that know stuff that you don't know, to do stuff that you can't do, that will enable you to reach your goal. But it's already done. The hard work is done. We don't have to worry about we want some furniture. We don't have to worry about building furniture, putting furniture together unless we want to put it together. Other than that, you can just buy everything ready to roll. And all we got to do is what? Buy it. Put ourselves in position, go to the store, pick it up, or get it delivered, and then get it into our homes, whatever the case may be. or outside, we got outside furniture, whatever the case may be, but it's already done. We just got to do our part, and our part is to engage. Our part is to believe. Our part is to then begin to do the things necessary to acquire the wealth that we want to obtain. We got to believe that. And so once we believe that we can, then we will do, because it's already done. Okay, there's a lot of stuff out there. Which one did I choose? Choose whatever you think that would make you feel good to be able to do it. But there's a lot of ways, a lot of programs, a lot of businesses. There's a lot of stuff that you can make money from to build wealth, because there's a gazillion ways out there to build wealth, and people are doing it every day. Choose one. Choose the one that you want to do, but all you got to do is choose it, do what is required, and then you're going to achieve what you're trying to do. Just do it, because it's already done. And once you realize that it's already done, you ought to have confidence in yourself. Now, that's where you got to have confidence in yourself, that you are able to learn to do whatever it takes to achieve what I want to accomplish, because it's more than about me. A lot of us, when I was out there on that 9 to 5, would go out there not only because I wanted things in my life, but I had to provide for my family. So they were driving me out there to get out there when I didn't want to be out there working on the job and all that stuff. But I knew it was beneficial to me and my family. That's why I did it. But it was already done. I just had to get a position, whatever they were selling, whatever they were doing. It was already done. I didn't have to make it up. I just got to get myself in position to get a paycheck. That's all I had to do, because everything else was done. When you walk in and fill out the application, you don't have to do everything that, I got to build this business. I got to do it. No, the only thing you're doing is let me do what I'm supposed to do inside there, put myself in position by this application, learn some stuff that I need to learn in order to get some money. And that's it. That's my responsibility. That's all I need to do. But everything else is done. So once you believe that and understand that, because it is wealth creation, wealth creation is done. Somebody else can say, oh man, there's another way to get wealthy. When Bitcoin wasn't around, somebody came up with Bitcoin, right? All we had to do is jump on the bandwagon. The thing was already built. The mechanism of getting wealthy was already done. We just had to be there and believe in it and get it done. But it's already done. And so we don't have to try to imagine anything unless we want to, unless you on that, have that thought, say, man, I want to create something for myself. I want to build it from scratch. That's totally different. But you don't have to build these things from scratch, because they're already done. You just have to believe that you're able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And that's what people do who achieve. They believe it and they do it. And they don't care how many times they have something that slows them down, or step backward or whatever, something that work out exactly a time. And I talked about that last video. Just keep doing it. Just keep backing away, finding something else that works, that will work for you, that will enable you to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Just keep going, because it's not a dead end, it's just a turn. And you go to another stop and you just make another turn, but you're constantly moving toward the goal in which you want to achieve. You just turn. Hey, I got a wall here. Let me make a right. Let me make a left. But I know where I'm going, because it's already done. I just got to find the mechanism, the system that I want to plug into, the people that I want to plug into, in order to build wealth. Because we're talking about building wealth, but that's anything in life. All we got to do is believe it, want it, because it's already done. And so go out there and get it. Position yourself and believe that you can partake in what's already done. The wealth is out there. The money is out there. Whatever it is the gold is out there. The silver is out there. Whatever. The crypto is out there. Whatever that real estate is out there. It's all sorts of wealth creation vehicles out there. All you have to do is say, I'm going to tap into it, and I'm going to become wealthy, what you consider wealthy, not what I consider wealth is, not what someone else consider wealth is, but wealth as you can consider it. This is what I consider wealth. Now we know wealth is the value of something, but I'm saying just operating in wealth, the tool of wealth, because that's all it is. Wealth, money is just a tool. But when you are able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, where you want to do it, with all the time that you want to do it, that's what wealth brings. To me, that's what wealth brings to the table. It brings you the ability to do what you want to do and do it for how long you want to do it for, and for how many people you want to do it for. Because again, it's not about you. Oh, I want to take my buddy and his family on this trip down here. We're gonna go do some fishing. Go down to Florida and do some fishing and let the family go where they want to go. But I'm invite them to come. It's on me. It's all on me. Or your children or whatever, your grandchildren, whatever the case may be. It's on me. Just come on, pack it up and let's go. But you also want to share with, give them the ability to have the same freedom that you have. That's why that what leaving that inheritance for your children's children. You don't want them to be bogged down like you're bogged down, or I was bogged down to that 9 to 5, and they bogged down. You want them to have the same freedom that you have, but you want them to have it earlier in life. That's what wealth do as well. It frees you up earlier in life. Why work hard for 30, 40, 50 years? And then when you got enough to say, okay, I think I got enough to retire, you don't have the energy, the strength, or the mindset to go out there and enjoy what you did all that hard work for. No, you want to have the time freedom that wealth will bring to you, the options that it will bring to you, the length of time because you freed up because you're not sitting out there trying to create it. It's already done. And now you're just bringing in whomever you want to bring in to enjoy your wealth along with you. But it's already done. You got to believe that and know it's already done. You don't have to make up nothing to say what door I'm going to go through. And that door is the door of success. But all you have to do is develop yourself. It's all about the mind, believing, developing yourself, growing up to the level in which you need to grow in order to achieve that. You may have to learn how, I don't know what avenue you're going to take, but you may have to learn in how investment. You may say, well, I'm going to learn about investments. I'm going to make my wealth through investments. Then you got to learn about investments, the different investment vehicles. Get people to help you that know, know that stuff, that do it 24/7, and pay them to direct you and to instruct you. And I just gave that one example about investment, but that's all you got to do because it's already out there. The investments are out there. They're already making money. It's already out there. You're just not in the game. And that's why our responsibility is be in the place in which we can receive the things that we want to receive by the things that we're trying to accomplish in life. Okay, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, smash it, hit it. Until next time, take care.